Hello, lovelies. I'm going to show you how to do this wonderful pattern. Looks like sunshine, but I'm using it for a flower in one of my patterns. You're definitely going to need a circle and make some marks around it where we're going to do running stitch. And around the outside, we need some spots that align with the middle of the spaces between those running stitches. So we're going to start with running stitch. That's basically a stitch, a space, a stitch, a space. And we're going to go around this circle. Try to keep them all the same size and shape. I'll speed that up because otherwise we'll be here all day. And I'm going to change to a lighter colour to show you how to do this. Bring your needle up through the fabric at the very first spot. And then take it down and underneath the thread on the circle to your left. Pull that gently through, and then we're going to go up and under the next stitch on that inner circle. And then we're going to take that down through the fabric at the top there where we first came up through the fabric. So you're making a teardrop shape. So this is our first one. And our next one is going to come up on that second dot above the circle. So bring it up through the fabric, down and under that stitch, up and under the next stitch, and then back down through the fabric at the spot. I recommend using the eye of the needle to thread that thread through the stitches. That way you won't catch your needle on any of the fibres of the thread. Don't pull too tightly. You want to keep that little curve on the underside of your teardrop shape. And you can tease that into place using the eye of the needle. Again, don't use the sharp end. It's far too pointy. It will mess with the fibres on your thread. And when you're using this technique, please do not push the point of the needle through with your fingertip because, as I always tell you, needles are sharp and pointy and they will hurt you. Just pull it through from the other side is probably the best way to go about it. If your thread gets twisted, just try to unravel it as best you can, either by letting the needle hang below the fabric or by unwinding it yourself. We're going to put another circle inside this one. Again, we're going to do the running stitches around the circle. And then we're going to do these teardrop shapes, and the points of the teardrop shapes are going to be level with that outer circle. If you can see here, I've sped it up because really it takes too long otherwise. So there we are. And what you can do is fill it with French knots and decorate with French knots like I have with this one here. Happy stitching.